Have you ever stopped to wonder how your grandparents kept their homes spotless, their clothes lasting for years, and their kitchens running like clockwork, all without expensive gadgets, fancy cleaners, or endless YouTube tutorials? It wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. It was quiet wisdom, honed over decades, passed down from mother to daughter, father to son. These were not tricks for convenience. They were practical solutions born out of necessity, crafted to save time, money, and effort. Today, we're stepping back in time to reveal 15 genius household hacks your grandma used every single day. Each one is cheap, natural, surprisingly simple, and often more effective than the modern products we rush to buy. Some of these hacks are so clever, you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. Grab a notebook, because by the end of this video, you'll be thinking like your grandma, seeing your home in a whole new way. 1. Baking magic. Baking soda was the true unsung hero of every grandmother's pantry. Not just for baking, but for cleaning practically every corner of the home. A sprinkle on a greasy stovetop, mixed into a thick paste with water, and years of baked-on grime vanished as if by magic. It was gentle enough to avoid scratching delicate surfaces, yet tough enough to tackle stubborn stains that modern chemicals often struggle with. Beyond just cleaning, baking soda neutralized odors, leaving sinks, ovens, and countertops not only looking clean, but smelling fresh. Grandma didn't just scrub. She restored surfaces, and all for a fraction of what expensive cleaners cost today. 2. Vinegar soft. White vinegar replaced expensive fabric softeners in countless households. A simple half-cup added to the wash kept clothes soft, removed detergent residue, and reduced static cling. It also preserved the elasticity of fabrics and helped colors stay vibrant, keeping garments looking newer for longer. Tough odors that lingered in gym clothes or towels vanished, leaving laundry not just clean, but genuinely fresh. What makes this hack brilliant is its simplicity. A product you already had on hand performed every job that costly modern softeners promised, and often did it better. 3. Silver shine. Toothpaste wasn't just for teeth. It was the secret to polished silver. Mild abrasives in regular white paste were perfect for gently removing tarnish from silverware, brass candlesticks, and even copper pots. A soft cloth and careful rubbing revealed the original shine beneath decades of dullness. There was no need for expensive polish or harsh chemicals, just a little patience and elbow grease. Grandma didn't merely clean her silver, she brought it back to life, proving that household ingenuity often beats store-bought convenience. 4. Coffee power. Used coffee grounds weren't trash, they were liquid gold for the home. In the fridge, dried grounds absorbed odors far better than baking soda ever could. Rubbed on hands after preparing garlic or onions, they eliminated lingering smells instantly. Mixed with coconut oil, they became a natural, inexpensive exfoliant for the skin. Scattered around garden plants, coffee grounds nourished flowers and vegetables, while keeping pests like slugs and cats away. Grandma didn't know the science behind nitrogen and potassium, but she knew it worked, and her kitchen and garden were the proof of this timeless wisdom. 5. Citrus fresh. Citrus peels were more than scraps. They were cleaning powerhouses. Toss a lemon or orange peel into the garbage disposal, and the natural oils cut through grease, sharpened the blades, and left the kitchen smelling bright and fresh. Grandma would even freeze citrus peels in ice cube trays to give the disposal an extra deep clean whenever needed. Simple, natural, and entirely chemical-free. This hack proved that the freshest solutions often came directly from the produce drawer. 6. Newspaper gleam. Before paper towels dominated cleaning routines, there was the humble newspaper. Your grandmother knew that crumpled newsprint cleaned windows better than any cloth. The ink acted as a mild abrasive, lifting stubborn dirt, while the absorbent paper left behind no lint or streaks. Windows, mirrors, and glass surfaces sparkled effortlessly. And as an added bonus, using yesterday's newspaper was a subtle act of recycling, a practice that saved money while keeping the home pristine. One Sunday paper could clean every window in the house, far more efficiently than today's expensive wipes. 7. Sock dust. Old socks weren't destined for the trash. They became dusting mitts. Slip a worn sock over your hand, and you could effortlessly clean fan blades, blinds, shelves, and hard-to-reach corners. The fabric was soft enough not to scratch delicate surfaces, yet textured enough to trap dust completely. Double up for blinds or larger surfaces, and when they got dirty, toss them in the wash. This simple, reusable trick turned what most considered trash into one of the most effective cleaning tools in the house, saving time and money alike. 8. Cornstarch. Cornstarch wasn't just a kitchen staple. It was a miracle worker for carpets. Sprinkle it generously over a greasy or oily stain, let it sit, and vacuum it away. The stain disappears, leaving fibers fresh and clean. Mix it with a few drops of essential oil, and you have a natural deodorizer that keeps rooms smelling fresh, without any artificial fragrances or chemicals. Safe for pets and children. This hack proves that even the simplest pantry items can outperform expensive household products when used thoughtfully. 9. Breadcrumbs. Stale bread was never wasted. It became breadcrumbs for meatloaf, chicken coatings, or stuffing. It could even transform into superior French toast or bread pudding, soaking up eggs without falling apart. Grandma understood the hidden potential in every leftover loaf, seeing beyond the day's meal to what could be created next. This wasn't just thrift, it was creativity and resourcefulness, turning everyday leftovers into culinary treasures that nourished the family without waste. 10. Lemon scrub. Lemon juice combined with coarse salt could tackle stains and restore worn surfaces effortlessly. On cutting boards, the acidic juice disinfected while the salt scrubbed away deep stains. On fabrics and countertops, it acted as a natural cleanser, brightening whites and removing stubborn marks. Grandma didn't just clean. She preserved the life of her household items, keeping them functional and beautiful for decades with this simple, natural combination. 11. Cucumber guard. Cucumber slices were a secret, natural pest repellent. Ants, cockroaches, slugs. Nothing dared cross the cucumber barrier. Placed near pantry entrances or around garden plants, they created an invisible shield, keeping homes and gardens pest-free. Completely safe for children and pets, cucumbers offered a chemical-free, effective solution that worked quietly and consistently, a true testament to the ingenuity of household resourcefulness. 12. Foil sharpen. Dull scissors were never a problem in Grandma's house because aluminum foil could restore them instantly. Fold several layers and cut through repeatedly, and scissors were razor sharp in minutes. Beyond scissors, crumpled foil scrubbed grills and oven racks, while a foil ball in the dryer reduced static electricity. One simple material, multiple uses, and every problem solved with ingenuity. No specialized tool required. 13. Rubber grip. Rubber bands weren't just for bundling. They were essential tools in the household. Wrap one around a stubborn jar lid, and grip is instantly improved. Stretch bands around cutting boards to keep them from sliding. Mark drinking glasses at family gatherings, or organize loose items. In the hands of your grandmother, a humble rubber band became a multi-purpose solution for dozens of everyday frustrations, proving that the simplest items can have the greatest impact. 14. T-shirt rag. Old t-shirts were transformed into cleaning rags, soft enough for mirrors and delicate surfaces, but durable enough for kitchen messes or garage spills. White shirts were saved for kitchen chores, colored for tougher jobs, and flannel shirts became perfect polishing cloths. Washable, reusable, and frugal. This hack combined economy with practicality, making every worn garment continue to serve a purpose long after its first life. 15. Fruit trap. Fruit flies were a summer nuisance, but apple cider vinegar with a drop of dish soap solved the problem effortlessly. The vinegar attracted the flies, and the soap broke the surface tension so they couldn't escape. Within hours, the bowl was full and the kitchen was fly-free. This simple hack embodies the heart of your grandparents' household genius, observing, experimenting, and solving problems with what they already had on hand. Final thoughts. And there you have it. 15 genius household hacks your grandma used every day, without the internet, fancy gadgets, or expensive products. These solutions weren't just old-fashioned. They were smart, effective, safe, and often more reliable than what we buy today. Next time you're about to spend money on a specialty cleaner or a must-have gadget, ask yourself, what would Grandma have done? If you learned even one trick today, like this video and subscribe to American Restored for more insights into the forgotten wisdom of our grandparents. Share in the comments which hack you'll try first, and bring a little of that timeless ingenuity back into your home.